I'm gonna try to keep it as still as I can.
You're doing a pretty good job.
I'm doing a great job.
You're doing a fucking awesome job.
I'm pretty awesome actually.
Can we introduce the narrator of this video?
You can if you want to.
This is Mac.
There you
go. My best friend of how many years have we known each other now?
Far too fucking long.
Far too long. The many years of far too fucking long is gonna be asking the questions and recording this video.
You sound like you need another bottle.
I have drank a whole bottle of wine by myself, and now's the time to answer some questions.
All right, well, you tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
We'll see about that. So how do you want me to do this? You want me to just ask the question and say who it's from?
I mean, most of them are anonymous, but yeah.
Okay. Anonymous seems very popular. Anonymous asked a question. Question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you kissed someone?
The last time I kissed someone, we went over these beforehand, so I'd make sure.
That's a plant.
That's a plant.
Calm down. It's not a cobra. It's a plant.
I made sure that the date was correct, but I believe it was December 8th. Because that was that Monday, right?
2013? 12?
2014. December 8th, 2014.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. That was the last time I kissed someone.
Is that sufficient?
That is sufficient. Okay. Next question.
What about Jack? You don't kiss Jack?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do kiss Jack like on a daily basis, and I kind of kissed him before I left to come to Mississippi. Watch out, plant.
Yeah.
God, all these... What is that noise?
I'm expecting you to have a Christian Bale moment.
I did spill some wine on my shirt earlier, so it reminded me to get that out of the dryer, because out of the washer and put it in the dryer.
You dry it first before you wash it?
I did. I dried my wine stain before I put it in the washer. No, that's not true.
That sounds good to me.
All right, next question.
No, that was the double question you sent me. Excuse me.
Come on, Matt.
I'm coming. Oof. Bad timing. All right, I'm ready. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
42, next question.
All right. If you had to choose between never trimming your ball fro again or getting a small tattoo of the word belieber in the location of your choosing, what would you pick?
Could I do a double whammy and get the tattoo of believer right above the untrimmed ball fro? Is that an answer?
That sounds good to me.
All right, next question.
This is where it goes off the rails because you only got 3 questions asked by Tumblr. So now it's my show.
No, I thought we had a couple more questions.
Oh yeah. That's right.
From a little mouse that.
Oh, in your pocket?
Yeah, a little mouse in my pocket.
Okay, what is the meanest thing you have ever done?
So I thought about this for a second when I first got the question, and it actually went back to it's 2 things. Actually, basically, the only 2 times I've ever gotten in trouble, ever in my life, like in school. One time I was in the 5th grade, and you remember how you would like hold a rubber band in between your fingers, and like you would hold it back and slap people with it, like you could, take one of the ends.
No,
like
what? No, well, yeah, I know, like on their knee or something. Yeah.
So, like 5th grade dudes would do that to each other all the time, and
some got creative. Some actually took a piece of paper, folded it, and then pulled it back. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Just
launch them.
Yeah, launch them. Well, yeah, that was a whole different thing. That was like high school. I'm talking about like elementary school.
Oh, you're talking about before the cavemen evolved.
Exactly. Yeah, we evolved to that, but before that. I forgot what girl. I don't even know her name anymore.
You did this to a girl?
I did. Shut up. That's why it's the meanest thing I've ever done. She would always pick on me, and at one point I decided, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna slap you with this little rubber band shit. All right. To be honest, to be fair, I did. It's not like a rear back and like fucking I let her have it. It was like one of those little like barely little pulls and like slaps. She could barely feel it. Well,
first, I don't believe that.
Of course,
I don't believe it. Second of all, what did she say to you? How was she mean to you?
I don't even remember what she said to me, but all I know is I did it with good reason.
But it deserved your rubber band righteous indignation.
I was a perfect kid. I never got in trouble. I'd never been reported to the principal's office. I never got in trouble with the teacher.
Then you snapped.
I got good grades.
Then you snapped.
And I fucking snapped.
Just assaulting women.
For whatever reason, I did this to this little girl, and she fucking cried and cried, and I got in so much trouble. And that's probably one of the meanest things I've ever done. Yeah, that probably beats it all.
That's pretty brutal.
I feel bad to it. I feel bad about it to this day. Next question.
What's your dream vacation?
My dream vacation.
I thought you were on
I mean, look at this place. This is an awesome place.
it. They just see a couch and a plant that you keep running into.
You could rotate the camera and show the rest of this beautiful cabin. We're in the middle of Mississippi right now, in the middle of nowhere, at Mac's gracious host family's place. And
host family, you make me sound like I'm like from like a different country, and
basically,
my host family is taking me in. They are very good people. Yes,
very, very good people.
They're very good people. I like my host family. They're very nice
Je
people.
t'aime les familles de Mac Busby.
My favorite part is the French doesn't cover up my last name.
Whatever. You don't give a fuck. You can't Google a video.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, dream vacation.
Dream vacation.
My dad keeps talking about going to the British Virgin Isles, and I think
Repeat that one more time. I heard British.
British Virgin Isles.
Okay.
Isles or owl? British Virgin Isles? British Virgin Islands? British...
First, I thought you said owls. British Virgin Owls. I'm going to the British Virgin Owls.
I want to go to the British Virgin Owls, and that's where I want to spend the rest of my days. Also, though, as many times as I've been to Europe and specifically to France, and then recently, a few months ago, I went to England and London for the first time ever. I really want to do like a good backpacking trip through like all of Europe, and like go to Germany, go to Greece, go to Italy. Just like I've never been any of those places.
So it's gonna be you with a backpack on a train,
basically.
Okay.
On a train, on trails, on bikes, on whatever I can get to. Like spend a good month or two. That would be the perfect trip for me. So that's definitely a dream vacation. Yeah. Next question.
Okay, well, this is where it goes off the rails. This is where I, with my extensive knowledge of you, ask you questions.
This is kind of scary.
Yeah, well.
Mac Busby has known me for how many years now?
Over 15?
I'm 29, you're 30.
Over 15? You just don't sound as bad 15. As I do. I mean, I'm sorry, but if I sound like, pretty strong on the accent.
On the southern accent.
The camera adds 10 I don't know what the unit of slang is or unit of accent.
You sound like you're from fucking Mississippi.
Yeah. I was born in Alabama, though. That makes it even better, I know. Regardless.
Question. How many minutes are we?
8.
Okay, we need to cut this off pretty quick.
Excuse me, sir.
10 minutes.
All right, well, I'll give you two questions.
All
right, you've got a little less than 2 minutes left. All right, first question. What was your first job?
First job, well... I was working in my dad's plant printing logos on nuclear power plant textiles. Like basically I would like put the garment on a tray and bring the silk screen down and put the ink over and press it and then lift the silk screen up and put that on the dryer, and like that was it. It was fucking manual labor at its finest, and it was the fucking worst job you could ever fucking imagine. This was my life.
You're on 5 shirts right now. I'm just letting you go.
All right, I quit. All
right, next question. All right. Ooh, how can I hit the mark on this one? Hey, don't snap at me. I'm not a dog. What outdoor activity would you like to start doing, but haven't really sat down and actually done it?
Fantastic question.
Damn right it is.
I mean, I've made some starts and stops with golf. I've skied before, but I've never snowboarded before. I think snowboarding would be kind of fun.
All I see snowboarders do is just sit down on the side of the mountain. That's about it. You go up the lift, they're just sitting there.
That's kind of true.
I mean, I got